And hello and welcome to another episode of the Infobotts Podcast. This is episode number 65. I'm your host, author Frederick Fishman, and today and every day we are sponsored by me. So for links to all of my books, apparel, and gear, go to my main Infobotts website at infobotts.com. That's spelled with 2 T's at the end, infobotts.com. You can also help us out and show your support by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/Infobotts Podcast. Okay, let's get started. Today, the date of this recording, which is Saturday, September the 26th, the governor of the state of California here in the United States signed an executive order mandating that all gasoline and diesel combustion engine vehicles will be barred from sale from the state of California starting in the year 2034. That's in 14 years. The current population of California is 40 million. Projections for 2034 has that at around 50 million. This cements the idea or notion for electric cars in California, the United States, and the world. This time there is no doubt about it. Electric cars are the future for individual transportation. Around 1832, Robert Anderson developed the first crude electric vehicle. But it wasn't until the 1870s or later that electric cars became practical. There was an electric car that was built around 1884 that seemed a little more reliable. The first modern electric car was the General Motors EV1 and was developed in the 1990s. The EV1 was the first electric car to be mass-produced in the modern era by a major car manufacturer. But on July the 1st, 2008, Elon Musk sold his first Tesla electric car. It had a range of about 245 miles. Tesla now has 4 models. The Model S sells 3 versions from around $70,000 US to $135,000. Model 3 sells for $33,000 to $50,000. Model X sells from $75,000 to $95,000, and Model Y sells from $45,000 to $55,000. They have a battery design that gives them each a range of about 350 miles. But just yesterday, Elon Musk announced 2 renovations coming soon. First, Tesla is developing a wafered battery system that will run cooler and longer for about 500 miles plus between charges and will last 1 million miles before needing batteries to be replaced. The second announcement is a new model coming out that will be priced in the $25,000 range. Sony recently unveiled their concept electric car, which has a very cool multimedia cockpit. There's no doubt about it, electric cars this time are here to stay. With 2 or 3 moving parts in an electric car versus hundreds of moving parts in an internal combustion car, maintenance will be much less. Home charging will be ubiquitous, and out on the road for long trips, charging stations will also be available. Now, if they can just drive down those purchase prices, that would be nice, wouldn't it? So now you know. Thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Infobotts Podcast, and please support our efforts to bring you a new Infobotts Podcast every single day by going to our Patreon site at patreon.com/Infobotts Podcast. Join us again for another episode of the Infobotts. Bye-bye.